Now time for the return of the Spirit of Woodstock 69 radio show with your host, songwriter, record producer, music label executive, manager, co-creator, producer, and promoter of Woodstock 69, Artie Kornfeld.
Hello, I'm back. Kevin, am I on? Hey, everybody, welcome to the Spirit of 69. You know, so many people ask me every day, about doing another Woodstock. Anybody there, anybody who knows what it was really about, because even there got the magic of what happened. It was a miracle. It can't be repeated. Yes, I was the promoter. All I could say is I was a messenger. Lang did his thing on the field with the dirt and getting acts, and I got 1.5 million people on the way there, but you were coming anyway. So I was just like any one of you. And so, we all did Woodstock. And no, it can't be done again. It's a different age, a different time. The world is violent, and who knows? I don't even want to say it. I want to say, and God forbid Donald Trump gets elected, I'm moving to the Himalayas. So it's, anyway, tonight I was really looking to rock tonight, and it so happened that Kevin told me about Ralph Mueller and his what is the name of the band? As Crows Fly.
Hi, Artie.
Yeah.
Yes, the name is As Crows Fly.
Okay. I want you all out there to remember that.
Thank you very much.
just in case I forget, but we'll know crows as crows flies. It is As Crows Fly, right?
As Crows Fly, yes.
Well, backwards, fly crows as, right?
Oh, I heard so many different variations over the years. So.
Yeah, and the music. If the music don't wake you up or take you to a different space, then you might check your pulse and see if you're alive. So
Hang on, I'm just checking now. Yes, I'm alive. Yes, good.
Yeah, Ralph, tell me about. You've been doing projects for an awful long time, and obviously you love music and communicating with people, and trying to make a change. I could tell from your music. When did you realize that this was the direction your life had to go? There was some point.
It just happened, Artie. With the music, I tend to make contacts with people fairly easy because I'm crazy. And then I try to help people. I've always been like that. I tried to help people because I like to make friends. Had always a lot of musician friends, a lot of station friends. So I tried to get my friends then onto the stations where I was myself. And suddenly I found myself like it was exploding left, right, and center. I was doing this, that, and that, and that, and that. And it just became so big now. And I can't get anybody to help me because you have to understand every little aspect of it to understand the whole thing. So, which is a nightmare sometimes. But yeah, basically, I'm just trying to help indie music getting out there, especially in Australia where it's so tough because it's so small. Basically, the artists have to go overseas to get known and come through back to Australia via the back door because it's so small a population and there's so many good many artists. I mean, AC/DC had to go to UK, Olivia Newton-John, the Bee Gees. They all went overseas and came back to Australia known through the back door then. So it's very hard here in Australia to get a foot into mainstream.
Right. Oh, the Bee Gees were my neighbors at one point in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. I was in the studio next to them at Criteria, and Clapton was there, and Stills was there. And this was all in one studio, so it was quite a lot happening. Because I did one cut. I had Clapton on guitar, Hugh McCracken, David Crosby singing background. Stephen Stills came in to play rhythm electric. And it's like the record came out lousy, but I sure had good musicians. It was the best I could do with the material I had. So maybe someone could have done better. Who knows? but it doesn't really matter. My goal is the same as yours, because, why I've done my show, and I've done it for free, basically, is because I wanted to help the young bands, draw more gigs so they could support themselves and try to keep rock and roll music alive. Because with the hip hop and the country and the Christian and the this and the that, so I'm doing it for the same thing, same reason. So when I was reading your stuff, I was saying, God, Ralph has the same feelings I have about this.
Yeah, but the older generation seems to understand a little bit better that you have to sort of like work as a music community and you have to help each other, where the younger generation is very, very competitive. And so very, very hard to make connections between bands with the young ones. Us our older guys, it's easy to come from a different background.
Right. See, in the 60s, there was a direct path, because I became a hit writer, then a hit producer, then I had a hit as an artist, then I became a successful producer and had #1 records, then I became a company vice president. By the time but this is all before I did Woodstock, and I was only 25 when I did Woodstock. So there was a direct path in those days. Now it's much harder, so that's why I do my best to try to help as crows fly, and how to help, The Shift and Samantha Fish, and I had the Black Keys on at the beginning, and I feel good that I'm helping, I'm getting tired, because I'm in my 70s now, midway through. But I love being in the studio. I was doing 14-hour nights, and I got by, So why don't we just take a little trip and call the Delivery Man.
They call me that delivery we can come to some agreement tonight. That Tommy's a delivery man, standing right there at your door. I heard you've been waiting something special. What am I that you've been waiting for?
Three, two, one. I am back. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good rockin' night. I hope you had a good holiday. I hope the world gets nicer, and it's good having good music to listen to that moves you. And Ralph, so as crows fly, how did this particular band that you have now come together?
That's actually happened by a little bit of a sad story. My son passed away when he was very young, and a friend of mine said you had to get yourself involved. So I actually worked at a primary school with kids and taught them how to play guitar, bass, drums, and sing and that. And at the same time, I got the passion back again to write music and formed the band. And with that band, we had our first concert together with the kids. I taught music, and we played like AC/DC songs, T-Rex. And so that's how As Crows Fly started.
Yeah, you know what? Now we have a connection, and it's not a great connection, but you know what our connection is, and you'll understand. I lost my 16-year-old daughter.
Okay.
So now you know a lot more about me, don't you?
It sets you back, you know, and it takes a lot to get out of that and actually get the passion
back
again.
We don't have to go there publicly, but you and I know the pain of that, you know, and how hard you have to fight to get through, you know, and just keep going. So so that makes us know. We know something that, thank God, a lot of people don't know, but we know it, and too bad we know it. Wish you didn't lose your son. I wish I didn't lose my daughter. You know, but it's great that we're here tonight, you know. It's great that we're here tonight because it might get what I said was the devil in me. So this might get the devil right out of me.
Tell me your name. take the devil you. I'm gonna take the devil right out of you. I'm gonna take the devil right out of you. I'm gonna take the devil. Oh, I'm gonna take the devil. Oh, I'm gonna take the devil right out of you.
Kornfeld, back with the spirit. Hey, back with the spirit of '69. Okay, you know, I lose the spirit when people call me with these crazy ideas about Woodstock, and they all just want to make money. And you know what? I'm not pushing because I did it with you all. You know, and I don't want to be back there. It's there in my mind forever. And those of us who were there do know, and even those of us who picked up on how it means helping your neighbor, you know, you also know whether you were there or not. You know, that's why you're still into it. It's amazing. Going on 50 years, incredible. You know, 6 generations coming up, and there's still kids coming out of college that, you know, I call them Woodstockers. Shouldn't say that. It's not meant to be a put down. It's just if you go backstage at Republic, it's crazy. And you know, I'd like to be watching a football game on TV. You know, but I love meeting people that I could make happy. You know, so makes me happy. You know, makes me happy that I could present music. When did you start working on this particular project?
The Ralphy's Music at the Radio Network. Oh God, that just happened. It wasn't sort of like planned. As I said, I had this already a lot of friends where I was helping getting their music sent to the stations. I had my music already sent to. Then one of the stations actually just asked me one day, "Oh, Ralph, what would you like to do a live show together with me?" I said, "Okay, all right." And it was just weird because you're just looking at a screen and you sort of like talking to a couple million people. And I said, "Okay, but you don't see that because you're looking at a screen." But anyway, it got too much because I didn't have the time. The band was getting busy. So I started recording my own shows. And because I've got a couple of genres, got rock, country, pop, alternative musicians in my network, at the end of the day, I created 4 different shows. So I can get as many as possible indie musicians out there getting their music played. And in the beginning, I just wanted to have like 2-3 stations airing the shows. It's now 50, which becomes a nightmare because you have to keep everything organized. You have to have folders with the time slots. You have to have folders for this and folders for that. And now I've got over 800 artists, and it's getting more and more and more. Now, the fun thing is I choose the music. I choose the artist. I actually go out there and listen to music. And if I like it, I'll invite them and say, "Look, I do this and that and that. Just hook up with me and I get your music played." So that's why the shows are good because of the music I have. Because I don't play just anything. Everybody is good in what they're doing. Sometimes it's not my cup of tea, but I can see the music is good what they're doing. They're really good. So the music makes the shows. And that's not just that's not all. It's not just the shows. I have like support groups where I help musicians understand social media, just simple things, how to convert a song to MP3, because most of the stations they work with MP3s and not waves, CDs. So things like that. I've got radio advertising groups where I'm helping also stations and DJs connecting with each other. And so that indirectly helps the artists and indirectly my own band as well.
That's great. That's great. You know, I did one thing that's helping musicians since 1983. Me and about 18 other people, we founded Cocaine Anonymous. I'm one of the founders. I'm sober 35 years, so I can't tell you how many people that you know, musicians and stuff, that I was blessed to be able to help, get free from that horrible drug, Hey, kids out there, keep away from white powders. Keep away from
stay away.
And keep away from bad doctors and bad pharmacists, as far as weed goes, make your choice. Anyway, good music tonight, rocking, really, really great having you here, Ralph.
No, thank you.
I can't help
Appreciate
it.
that.
I've been around so long that you mentioned something and it throws me into something that connects to what you're saying. So if I cut in too much, please forgive me. It's just that I have so much in my mind stored that you set me off in a direction,
It's
it's
good
a
to
good
hear all
direction.
the knowledge, Artie. It's good to hear all the knowledge you bring forward. It's really, really. It's like you don't get this opportunity so many times in your life that you speak with somebody who knows everybody from the music industry, has met so many people from big time from the music industry like yourself. So I really appreciate anything you say. It's all good. It's all good knowledge.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't think in the 13 years I've been in this house with Caroline, I don't think I've had more than 50 people in the house, because when I go out, I make myself basically free. If I spoke 1,000 times in the last 50 years, I don't think I've been paid more than 4 times. I did the others; they were all for causes, and free concerts and charities. I made a good living out of the music industry. Believe me, I knew how to do it. But I was good, but. I love the music, and I was surprised. The more I listen to your music, the more I'm getting into it, which is cool, because I was a folk rocker, and you're, but I also did represent some I worked Soundgarden, and I worked Queensryche, those bands also, so your music is good, man. We're up to Stop to Pretend. Isn't that correct, Kevin?
Oh, that's another song I know from somewhere.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm pretending all the time, so I don't have to stop pretending.
Until the end of time, I'll be there. Until the end of time, I'll be there. Until the end of time, I'll be there. get rid from off my soul. I keep on moving. It's got rock and roll. It's been a long time coming. Until I find my way. I'm gonna find a new description. I've been afraid every day. Stop finding shadows in the mirror and the wall. Stop fighting battle. Get up and stand tall. Don't stop believing and follow your dream. Everything will happen for ya, and you will see. Stop to pretend. Stop to pretend. Stop to pretend. Shakers, this is the world within. This is the world of the biggest fakers. Don't know where to begin. Stop finding shadows in the mirror and the wall. Stop finding battle. Get up and stand tall. Don't stop believing and follow your dream. Everything will happen for ya, and you will see. Stop to pretend. Stop to pretend. Stop to pretend now. Stop to pretend. Stop to pretend. Stop to pretend now. Stop to pretend.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Spirit of 69. Did I really tell you what the Spirit of 69 is to me? It's like when I'm interviewed, I'm asked about the Woodstock movie, and I always say my favorite scene is when there's hardly any food and the guy opens a sandwich and he takes one bite and he passes it to the person sitting next to him, and they take a bite and they pass it down the row. And to me, that says what Woodstock was. It was socialistic, no doubt about that, because it was people sharing and caring about each other. And and the vibe was just incredible. But I've had great vibes during the show tonight. I mean, I managed to find great vibes because life is tough. So I'm looking for great vibes because you can't avoid the draggy shit going on with the politics and the big business. That's why it's cool to be near music in any way. Even if you're just a listener. And actually, you're on the top of the list because without listeners, people couldn't afford to even stay alive because they wouldn't get gigs, they wouldn't sell any downloads. I wish the whole computer thing never came in and it was still just records, real records. What do you think about that, Ralph?
It has its positive and negative side, Artie. It's a bit more easier to connect now with people because of the computer and social media. It's easier to get your music exposed, where in the past you had to really rely on record companies promoting your music out there. That's the positive side. You can actually do a lot more as a musician getting your music out there. But the downside is there's a lot of bad people, I call it sharks, who try to make money on the artists, and they do, and a lot of artists fall into that trap. So, but that's one part of the area I'm trying to sort of like help the artists, to be aware of these kind of people. But it has its good and bad sides.
Yeah, Ralph, you know what? They've always been there ever since I came into business. There's always been that group of people that just want to suck off people that are happening, and they hurt their careers instead of helping them. Even if they're happening, they ruin them sometimes, So what you have to have is you have to have a lot of resolution.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
everybody. Really rocking tonight, huh? Really, it's really just the perfect music to be listening to tonight.
No, thanks.
Not that it's psychically came together, maybe, but it just all fits right. The last song is the last song, Kevin. What's the last song? Is "Keep on Running." Right. Wait. Yeah. You know what? Can we reverse it and play "Keep On"? Would you mind playing if we play "Keep On Running" first, and then play "Can't Take My Rock and Roll Away" as your last song?
I don't mind at all. No, I'm just happy to be here, Artie. Trust me, I'm so happy.
Well, hey, you know what? I'm having a good time too. I'm enjoying myself. I really am. I'm happy to be here too.
Well, thank you.
It's a nice night. Your music is good, and you're a big guy. You really are. That's cool.
It's just weird because when you listen to your own music, 1,000 times, it's sort of like, yeah, okay, it's my song. It's a bit weird always.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll have someone on because I'm so used to being the one being interviewed, and all of a sudden, for 5 years, I've become the interviewer. So it's sort of weird, It's strange, But even when I'm the interviewer, I'm on the air, so people want to hear me because I'm me, but I'm really not me.
No, but I said the knowledge what you have, you probably take this as a part of your normal life, but for the majority of the people out there, it's just wow, because I said you do know so many famous and great musicians where we never get to meet. So everything what you're saying is wow.
I mean, I'm so lucky because I'm on a list of one of the 20 men who built the rock industry. I'm on that list. I got the first award from this big music award for my what I've given to the music industry, and Woodstock, next to the man landing on the moon, is considered the second greatest accomplishment of mankind. And that was in Time magazine. It was the biggest selling magazine around the world. So it's in school books. So I'm reaching kids, and I reached you tonight, and that's great, So no, let's stick with "Can't Take Away My Rock and Roll" because can't take away my rock and roll.
You can have my body, you can have my soul. You can take away my passion, you can take control. Out there's evil trying to stand in my way, but that's one thing you can take it out. It's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. The police, they're gonna hunt on the head, they're gonna give you half an hand. At the end of the day, they're just off on themselves. Don't even like a band. Well, I don't care what other people think, I'm always my man. And if you don't like what I have to say, you must understand. Let's rock and roll. And there's one thing you can get on. Let's rock and roll. And there's one thing you can get on. singing that. If you keep jumping down on my back, I have to figure down. I'm the king in the castle, you just a joker. You never give a crown. There's one thing you can get on. That's a rock and roll. And there's one thing you can take it on. That's rock and roll. And there's one thing you can take it on. That's rock and roll. Yeah. That's rock and roll. That's rock and roll. That's rock and roll. There's one thing you can take it all. That's rock and roll.
Hello, all you people who made world history with me in August of '69. Welcome back, and all you new people that have joined into just backing the bands that you like to see, and letting them know, and spreading the word. So, do you have anything out that could be bought or downloaded now, Ralph?
Oh, you downloaded. I didn't get to catch that quite, Artie.
It's okay. Do you have anything out that could be downloaded now?
Oh, no. We're actually going to the studio actually right now and finalizing our first CD. And then we got the website already, but it's under maintenance. And we're waiting for the music to be finalized, and then we're going to place that onto the website and then put it on iTunes and all those social medias where you can be able to download them.
I'm talking to you tonight. I learned an awful lot about, the different levels, and it's, I have to really congratulate you for fighting the battle. Because it's really a battle on the level you're at. But you really love music, so you're going to keep doing it, and that's great. So it's what I do is I've learned a lot about the battle now. When you're first starting out, because I forgot it so long ago. So it sort of reminded me.
The
So
main thing is still
I'm fighting this battle to get people great music.
Yeah. Still, the main part of the band is still having fun playing actually with each other, and enjoying each other's company and music on stage. That's still the main factor, and a lot of the young guys seem to miss that point. You still have to have fun, because otherwise you won't get the vibe over.
Okay. Well, you know what, Ralph? What I'm going to do now is it's time to say goodnight to you tonight, and we'll be talking again, I'm sure. You're a pleasure to talk to. And you have something to say too. So we're just going to keep on running. I'm gonna, before we play it, I'm gonna just say thank you and say I'm just gonna say thank you. And then I'm gonna.
Thank you. I want to say thank you, because I really appreciate that. It's a big honor to speak with you, Artie.
Yeah, well, this has been, really a great show. Very eye-opening to me and ear-opening to me, because it put me listening to something I normally wouldn't be listening to, and I liked it,
Oh, thank you.
So
well, I hope I can interview you.
Yeah, well, I'll be there,
Okay.
But you know what? You got to go fast, because I keep on running, and have a great night, Ralph. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Artie. Thank you.
difference between the night and the day. Don't know what you're doing, I don't really care. Can't seem getting anywhere. If you keep on going the same like you do, you would make it through. Oh, keep on running, keep on running for me. Keep on running, baby, for eternity. Keep on running, keep on running from me. Keep on running, baby, for eternity. Keep on running. Pretenses and your foolish pride. At the end of the day, the chains are found no more. Fighting for freedom makes me worth fighting for. Don't know what you're doing, I don't really care. Can't seem getting anywhere. Have to keep on going the same like you do. You would make it through. Oh, keep on running, can't run from me. I'm running, baby, for eternity. Keep on running, keep on running from me. I'm running, baby, for eternity. Keep on running. Don't really care. Can't seem getting anywhere. Have to keep on going the same as you do. You would make it through. Oh, keep on running, keep on running from me. Keep on running, baby, for eternity.